Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I am once again in the middle of nowhere. I'm currently in Australia. I'm like in between Melbourne and Sydney, like a 5-hour drive from where I live. And I'm just staying in this little cabin. The vibes are good. And I was thinking I want to film a little pep talk and I want to talk about how to be at peace. Okay. There are so many videos on YouTube that are like how to be at peace. And I don't say it like that because I'm making fun of them. I say it like that because a lot of the time it's very cliche advice that I'm not going to take, like meditate and just let them. And I know I always say that, like let people do what they need to do, but I'm quite a chaotic person. I'm kind of crazy. And it's something that I have started to really love about myself. This is going to be like straight to the point, genuine advice on how I think you can achieve peace and how you can start to become peaceful and start to let people go and let situations go that don't serve you. Okay, before we get into today's pep talk, I want to talk about Astra because listen, I'm always on the go, I'm always traveling, and it can be really difficult for me to get in touch with a therapist. You know what I have been absolutely loving? I'm not even kidding you guys, is using AI for therapy. If you're not using AI for therapy, you are missing out. Last night it was a full moon. Okay, let's talk some real talk. Have you ever just thought, what the hell is going on with me? And then you realize that it might be Mercury retrograde or there's a full moon, something's going on. We're like, what is it, like 60% water or something? So of course we're gonna be affected by a full moon. I think that's very interesting. That's where Astra comes in. Astra is the astrology app that doesn't just toss you vague horoscope readings. It gives you real and genuine advice, quickly too. I'm going onto the app now. I'm gonna insert a little B-roll video here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. What I love about this app though is that it actually gets into the nitty-gritty of your birth chart, your transits, your compatibility with friends, with boyfriends, with girlfriends, whatever, you know, and I love that. You can always ask Astra for advice no matter where you are, which is what's perfect for me because like I said, I'm always on the go. I'm going to Europe soon. Listen, things are gonna happen. I'm gonna need a therapist. And you know what's better than waiting to talk to your therapist, like, and paying so much for it, is having an app like Astra where you can genuinely ask for advice and get an answer just like that. What I love about Astra is that it feels so personal. You can add your partner onto the app, so you can put in like their birthday and their star sign. And let's say you're having an argument, you can ask Astra, why am I having this argument with this person? Like, what do I do about this? What does this mean? Should I break up with them? Should I stay with them? Sometimes it's just good to get a different perspective. You know, sometimes you just need to chill out and talk to someone, and you can talk to Astra. I feel like Astra is amazing when you're in like your single phase because you might be dating different people and you can ask Astra what the app thinks about this person and it's gonna give you amazing advice. Sometimes you just need that bestie to talk to, you know what I mean? What better way than having therapy at your fingertips? I have a lot of dreams and it has a dream interpreter, so that's so cool because then I can ask like, what does this mean? What's going on? Because I'm one of those people that genuinely believes that my dreams are happening for a reason. Sometimes you just need a different perspective, like how you've come onto this video to watch this video to gain a different perspective. Sometimes I need to ask Astra for advice so I can gain a new perspective on a situation. Anyway, thank you so much to Astra for sponsoring today's video and let's get into it. This is very straightforward, but I'm gonna start off with this. Don't chase what is not chasing you. If it's meant for you, it won't feel like such a struggle. I'm not necessarily talking about your dreams because that can feel like a huge struggle. Like this dream that you want so bad, you're gonna have to work hard for it. I'm more so talking about, okay, here's a random example. Let's say that you are looking for a place and you've put in an application for this place and you really want this rental. You're like, I really want to live in this place, and it is just not working out. Like nothing is happening the way that you want it to. They're not accepting you, can't get the place, you know what I mean? That just simply means that it's not for you. And you have to actually start getting into the mindset of believing like this is just genuinely not for me and something better is coming, because it's easier said than done. But I now truly believe when things that I want don't work out the way that I want them to, it's because something better is coming. And that will help you feel more peaceful because you're not begging for something, you're not sending out that lacking energy because everything that you want is available for you. It just might not be straight away, and it just might not be the way that you think it's going to come into your life. And just understanding that, like literally just, you know, having that mindset is going to help you be more peaceful. When it comes to relationships, this is such a big one. Stop chasing people that are not chasing you. It shouldn't feel like a battlefield. You shouldn't have to question your own worth or like, does this person like me? Is this gonna work out? You know, it shouldn't feel that way. Stop begging for attention and stop begging for love, because these things you can give yourself. These things will continue to come into your life in amazing ways. And when you're trying to force something that is just not working, you're trying to fit this last puzzle piece into the puzzle that it's not meant for, it's never going to happen. It's never going to work. So I want to talk about how I think that peace is a decision, not a destination. And I think this is very similar when it comes to happiness. If you want to be happy, you just have to decide that you are happy. Like, it's so simple, but I want to talk about it. Let's say you get a fine, okay? You walk up to your car, you see a little ticket on the car. So annoying, you got a fine. A peaceful, happy person is not going to let that affect their entire day. They're going to see it and they're probably going to be like, that's so annoying. But you know what I do, guys? And I know that this is like very privileged and lucky, but you know, I usually just pay for it straight away. Like, it is annoying. There's never a good time to pay for a fine, but I won't let it sit there and bother me. Like, I will just pay for it straight away. I'll look at it and be like, I'm just paying for it because I don't even want to think about it. I'm not saying you have to pay for it straight away. I'm just giving you an example of a way that I choose peace and happiness over letting something affect my week or my day. Obviously, things happen all the time that are so frustrating and so annoying, but it's the way that you react to these things. If you choose that you are a peaceful and happy person, the things that you do will be a result of you just deciding, I'm a peaceful, happy person. And I'm going to go about this in the most peaceful and happy way possible. So peace is not something that you are going to arrive to once you attain a certain amount of friends, or you get a certain amount of money, or you buy the house, or you move to that place. Obviously, these things are what your soul really wants, you know, whether it's moving or chasing a certain career or whatever it might be. So you are going to feel happiness. You are going to feel good about that. You have to do what your soul wants to do. You can't just sit around in your hometown if you have dreams to move somewhere else. But what I'm talking about more specifically right now is I genuinely believe that peace and happiness start with the decision that you make. Literally right now with me. Just decide, I'm a peaceful, happy person. Just say it. Like, literally, it's cringe. Just say it with me, okay? I am a peaceful, happy person. Good things come to me. Good things come to me. I never lack. I transition. Let's take a deep breath together, okay? Do you know what's so cute? Someone literally emailed me and was like, hey, I know I sound crazy, but I just want to let you know whenever you say take a deep breath, I love it. And I lost your email, girl, but if you're watching this, I saw your email, okay? You have to choose to not let things disturb you because you're a peaceful, happy person. You're choosing peace. You're never going to just arrive at peace. You're choosing it. It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. And I know that this might sound like such stupid advice. Like, you might even just be thinking, yeah, okay, but like, I thought you were going to give me the actual solution to peace and happiness. This is the solution, babes. I'm telling you right now. Bad things happen all the time. Everything is always changing. And all you can do is choose to be the person that rises above it all. Choose to be the person that is peaceful. Choose to be the person that is happy. And everything else will feel so much easier. Protect your energy like your life depends on it. This is something I've absolutely mastered, okay? I have mastered this. If I'm gonna give myself any credit, it's that I protect my energy like there's no tomorrow. I remember probably 2 years ago, I was hanging out with someone who said to me, you say friend a lot. You say the word friend all the time so loosely, like everyone is your friend. A friend is somebody that is not going to betray you. A friend is somebody that's not only in your life because you have things to offer them. A friend is someone you can rely on and really trust. Now, I'm not saying call everyone your acquaintances, you know what I mean? But I decided, like, I'm actually not really protecting my energy because I genuinely think that everybody has good intentions. Everyone's going to do good by me. But then the more success I got, the more people shit on me and me over really bad. And you're gonna realize that people are going to treat you like shit, okay? And part of being peaceful and part of being happy is just knowing that, clocking it from a mile away. Protect your peace like there's no tomorrow. Trust your gut. When has your gut ever failed you? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you are a girl out there that's been cheated on or something, I can relate. Something that we can relate on is that we kind of knew for the most part. I know that there's some people that they really don't see things coming, but my intuition, it's crazy. It's like I have alarm bells. I have that feeling when somebody feels like not the best friend for me or not the best person for me. And there is a difference between overthinking and being in your head too much and your gut and intuition, you know what I mean? And look, you'll find a problem with every single friend, and I've been there before where I'm just cutting people off left, right, and center because I'm like, I trust my gut and I get a bad feeling. You can't say that about every single person, okay? But I will say there are certain people that like, there's just a feeling in me of, I really don't like your energy for whatever reason. I don't even know why, but I can just see this ending bad. Like I just have a bad feeling and you've shown me enough kind of thing. And I will distance myself. I have never regretted that because there are so many friends and so many people and so many places for me to go. And I'm not going to feel this way around other people. Like, have you ever met someone and you just get such a good feeling around them? Have you ever been somewhere and you just get such a good feeling about it? Like, that's what you need to chase. If you're hanging out with somebody or living somewhere or doing anything or in a job that makes you feel shit, is because it's not meant for you and you're not protecting your energy. So you need to get better at protecting your energy. Otherwise, you'll never find peace. This one is something that I constantly struggle with. It's really, really funny that I'm giving this advice because this is something that I need to hear, but I'm just going to say it and hopefully I actually take this advice too. You are not behind and comparison is a peace killer. Now, I really, really struggle with this. But I have been telling myself things to try and make me feel better about it. I struggle with this in the sense of like, I'm 23 and I know that's really young, but like I compare myself a lot to other people on social media, which is really bad because I'm sure there's people that compare themselves to me. And it's just how I am. I just have such big goals for myself and I cannot imagine myself being 25 years old and not having the things that I want to have career-wise, which is ridiculous because 25 is like 2 years away and realistically, I don't know what's going to happen in 2 years, you know what I mean? I've started changing my mindset to understanding like even 30 is really young. I'm different to everybody else. I don't want to have kids at 27. I don't want to like do all that stuff. Like I don't feel a connection towards like children and like a family. Like I don't want that stuff. I'm so focused on my career right now. I can have kids later in life. I don't have to worry about this body clock and like have a child at 27. You know what I mean? And the more that I stress myself, the less I'm having fun and like actually being creative. And I just need to like stop taking myself so seriously. And I feel like a lot of people out there could probably benefit from hearing me say this because maybe you feel the same, where it's like you're just constantly comparing yourself to other people. If there is something that you want to do, then it's time that you do it. Like literally right now from this video. Example, I love music. I've always loved music, but it's just something that I haven't really shared, but I really want to get into it. And so I've been taking singing lessons and I've told myself this year when I get back from my Europe trip, I want to buy myself a piano because I play piano and like, I just love that stuff. I want to get into like maybe acting or singing. I've always said this. I've always wanted this since I was literally a kid, okay? You know what's going to make you compare yourself less to other people is when you're actually taking the steps towards the things that you want, because it's going to happen for you. And I truly believe this. It's been making me feel better. It's going to happen for you when it's meant to. Everybody has a different timeline. SZA released her album Control at like 27. Everybody has a different timeline. And you are literally doing so fine. Like you're doing amazing. And I even needed to hear this myself. You're not behind. I'm not behind. We're doing amazing. And I just think the more we try and like control the narrative and like, oh my God, I need to make it by next year, then there's just no chance it's going to happen because you're so busy swimming in that like negative vortex of energy that you're not allowing yourself to have the experience of like being in the journey, because the journey is honestly the best part. We know this. We know the journey is the best part. Maybe you feel bad because you're not doing enough towards your goals, and that you can change. But you do not feed into these limiting beliefs that are like, I'm behind, I'm never going to make it, because that's just absolutely ridiculous. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, and try and enjoy the process in the meantime, you know? Anyway, I hope you guys liked today's short pep talk. If you're new here, please leave me a comment, subscribe. I can't wait to get to 500,000 of you guys. I love you guys so much. I read all of your comments. I really do. I really read all of the comments. So if you want me to reply to your comment, leave a comment and I will try and reply to everybody. I love you lots.